Hi, today we're going to discuss on the potential pandemic of the coronavirus infection. And we did last time say close to this pandemic because so many countries have new cases. But today, and the situation is continuing to develop. And let's look at what is potential of a developed pandemic of coronavirus infection. And right now it's the early morning of February 24th, and the total cases reported was 79,561, and the total deaths is 2,619. And it'll be easy for you to see in the format of graph, and total cases continue to increase. And looks like close to a plateau, but as we're going to discuss in the more, and there is potential that this continue to increase, and the total death is same like total case, and it continues to increase. Let's have a look into each country, and so we can see what happened here. And of course, China still as the major country which have more new cases and more new deaths. And also now in China, they actually have a lockdown for close to 1 month, and also everything's shut down. And government now have some kind of pressure. They need to encourage people to go back to work. And they always have kind of get balance between epidemics and economic development. If everyone go back to work, and because many people already carry this virus without symptoms, and there's not of chance that the new case will come to increase, but we're going to wait and see. So next week, because I think all factories going to open and they start to work. Everyone needs to go back to work. Try to make, because this is a huge economic concern for China. And besides China, and this very, very serious concern in several countries, including South Korea, Italy, and Iran. Of course, Japan also have some kind of loss of control because they don't take very strict measure in the beginning, and allow a lot of Chinese, welcome Chinese to have as a tourist in Japan, so they don't close the border. So now they face the challenge. In South Korea, last few days, every day the cases double, and today it reached 763. And this is the number very, very, very difficult to control now, because, as mentioned earlier, the virus is already in the community, and it is hard to predict who carries the virus. So the only thing they can do is try to have an entire town or city locked down. And in the next week, we're going to see how serious the situation in South Korea. And Italy, last few days, is a huge number of new cases. They have big challenge. And this is a city in European country. And so this is a huge challenge to the European countries, and because like in many other countries in Europe, the situation looks like almost similar, that we are going to see how is the coronavirus can occur in the other European countries. But in Italy, they have the epidemic is serious. So another country we need to mention is Iran, that reported 43 cases. and this also have a huge increase compared to last time. Last time we just reported about 8 cases, so yesterday the report have 40. And more important is that they have 8 cases of death. And this kind of mismatch between the total case and death. Because the fatality rate based on the result from China, and the fatality rate is about 2%. So in order to reach 8 deaths, you need about 400 cases. So looks like in Iran the report cases is kind of lower, and I expect there are much more cases, but just we don't know the method that determine the cases, and also that's or maybe they have a different political or economic reason. They're likely not going to give an accurate report. So look at all this situation now right now, and the epidemic out of China looks like also out of control. So this is one more step close to pandemic of the coronavirus infection, and that is really tough for everyone. So what all we need to do is try to protect ourselves and protect your family. Try to best thing to avoid go to area which may have the virus, and also that's very, very important for everyone to prepare for this pandemic, because if this is going to develop further, this is going to have a huge challenge to the world we are living in. Anyhow, good luck for everyone, and this is my video for today, and I wish to see you in my next video. Bye.